Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of us of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to your one and only YouTube platform where they give you the back-to-back news and information as it dey happen. Please subscribe to this channel. Yes, this is Let's Talk TV. Make we dey talk. We will continue to dey talk as it dey take happen for the land. Please continue to dey choose Let's Talk TV for your updated news and information. We dey give you everything news, everything news. Anyone we consign them wetin dey happen for the land. Now wetin we dey give you. So straight to the news we will carry come for you today. Federal government silence on 70 bodies in Abia forest is abominable and unacceptable. Uriwa don't come out once again. Onunekuru the poor masses. They don't come out. They talk reality as it dey hot again. Unano Uriwa, the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, where they talk the reality as it take be. They don't come out. They condemn the evil act of the federal government on the 70 bodies that was abandoned in Abia forest. They are saying that it is an abominable act. Now this kind of thing, now in this destroy Obodo. Now this kind of thing, now in they cast them a place. Now in they cast Biafran land. All these kind of things, now abominable act. It is abominable. And this kind of thing can bring a downfall of a whole city. But make we go straight to the news. We will carry come for you in detail. Make we read the news in detail. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, has described as abominable and absolutely incongruous with sound reasoning that the central government has maintained a conspiratorial silence over the shocking discovery by the Abia state government of over 50 decomposing bodies in a forest next to the Lokpanta cattle market in Abia state. Uriwa, which argued that the unspeakable and regrettable silence and the failure of the federal government to take steps to initiate forensic investigation of these despicable crimes of mass killing of citizens of Nigeria is a spectacular failure of the president's moral duty of care and the legal obligation imposed on the government, whose primary duty is to maintain law and order and to safeguard the well-being and security of lives and property of the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Huriwa said that aside the moral and legal obligation on the president to ensure the safety of citizens of the country in all parts of the federation, the Rice Group averred that as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, such an abominable discovery of mass deposits of scores of citizens executed by outlaws demonstrates a failure of intelligence and abysmal failure on the part of the security forces under the direct command and control of the president to secure lives and properties of Nigeria and everyone living in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On 30th October 2023, it was reported that Alex Oti, Abia State Governor, had disclosed that 20 decomposing bodies and skeletons were discovered by security operatives during a raid of forests around the Lokpanta cattle market in the Umunneochi, as is of the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. Even as he said, another 50 bodies were also found around the market, while the payment of ransom to suspected kidnappers was equally traced to the market. We continue with the news. The Rice Group record that Governor Oti disclosed these totally abhorrent information during the second edition of his monthly media chat in Umuahia, the state capital, just as he rightly vowed that no inch of the state landmass would be left for criminals in line with his administration's commitment to protect the lives of every citizens and visitors to the state. Huriwa recalled that the governor insisted that the resolve of the state to make the cattle market a daily market was not targeted at any particular tribe in the country, but rather it was aimed at revamping the security architecture of the market and its host community. The rights group recalled that the Abia state governor has stated as follows: "We have taken a stand to provide adequate security to Abia citizens and visitors because no government can succeed in the face of insecurity." He went further to say this government will not get involved in supporting criminals or allow them to occupy any part of the state. When we decided to occupy the Lokpanta cattle market in Omuniochi local government area of the state, we discovered 50 dead bodies, 20 headless dead bodies, men, women, and children, and uncountable skeletons. We also discovered that ransoms paid to kidnappers were usually dropped close to the market. But it was unfortunate that some people misinterpreted our action to mean that we asked the Northerners trading in the market to leave the state. But after our interaction with leaders of the Northern community, we told them that anyone who is not in support of the move we are making to secure the state must be a criminal. They saw reason with us and quickly reversed the quick notice they issued to Igbos in the north. That is why we have decided to make the market a daily market. People can go to the market and do their business and go home at the end of the day. The market will not be only a cattle market again, but it will have other sections for other goods like every other market. Those who live inside the market will only live among other people in the state outside the market. Riwa, which applauded the Abia State administration for adopting a holistic measure to stamp out coordinated criminality and terrorism of kidnappers and killing orchestrated by alleged armed headers, has also asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to direct the heads of the security agencies and top forensic investigators in joint partnership with the Justice Ministry of Abia State, to comb around the killing fields identified by the Abia State government and carry out science-led probe to determine the remote and immediate causes of these mass killings. Seek for broader information on the identities of the casualties and, if practicable, trace any evidence that can link the investigative team to the killers. The rights group said that the clearest evidence of a state is when the central government becomes very comfortable with criminality of immense proportion and tolerates criminals by not willing to take steps to bring killers to justice, which breeds impunity and lawlessness. We continue with the news. Besides, Huriwa has called for investigation of the activities of the cattle traders whose shops are now known to be avenues for negotiation and collection of ransom from relations of kidnapped victims in Lokpanta, which is a major highway linking Enugu, Abia, and Imo State. Huriwa stated that the Nigerian president, as a cosmopolitan person by nature and travels often to the Western societies, we expect that he is aware of how, for instance, the Metropolitan Police in London diligently handles investigation involving loss of life, just as the right group stated that in compliance with global best practices, the central government should have by now adopted transparent, open, and public investigative procedures, since over 2 weeks that the information was conveyed to Nigerians by the Abia state government regarding these discoveries of over 70 decomposing bodies of citizens killed by terrorists and kidnappers just behind the cattle market in Umunochi, local government area of Abia state. Uriwa further wondered why the federal government is here to brief Nigerians about what steps have been adopted to bring the justice the terrorists who on August 17th reportedly killed scores of soldiers in Niger State. And finally, Uriwa recalled addressing journalists in Abuja. The director, Defense Media Operation Major General Edward Buba, added that 7 soldiers were wounded during the attack. He explained that it was following the Sunday attack that the Nigerian Air Force deployed a helicopter to Niger State for the evacuation of the casualties. You don't hear as the news they come to us. Plenty matter they happen for we country, for Nigeria as it be. Plenty matter they happen. Some matter they even fear me so. The truth is that the country is in a state of disarray. The country is in a state of kinkun krankus. I don't even know what I'm saying. But the reality is that something has to be done as quickly as possible. If not, well, make I close mouth because very soon we might not know a country called Nigeria anymore with the way things are going. We might not have a country called Nigeria again with the way things are going. On that note, we say thank you once again for joining us on this wonderful news. Please continue to subscribe to this channel. Please, if you're not yet subscribe. Turn on your notification and we will notify you whenever we drop our spanking news. God bless you once again for choosing this wonderful channel to get your updated news and information.